So, welcome back again. So today is the 13th of May, and I'll be sharing what happened yesterday and based on and what happened on Monday as well. So on Monday, I was able to get these buys on gold. On Monday, I was able to get these buys on gold, but the main trade actually came from the understanding of silver, and that was the fact that on Monday we had we had these buys, right? So Monday, just based on what I said, the just based off of what I said about looking for buys, and that was exactly what we had. You could see that as Monday opened, it broke the structure, and then it came all the way back down. And yeah, we could see we had a QML level right there. So that would have usually been your very first entry. But of course, I after this engulfing, and then I let the market come back and then it's pushed higher. Usually, as you all know, our target is going to be 1:3, but price really stretched. So our normal target should just be here, right? That's the trade. And also on Tuesday, I did not do a market update on Tuesday, but my bias for Tuesday was bearish. But again, don't forget, I mentioned something very important on Monday. I said my bias for Monday for the week was bullish, and also for Monday as well as bullish. And then my bias for Tuesday was actually bearish. And even my bias for today was also a bearish bias for today. But I also mentioned something about the fact that the H4 is going to be the one to give us the clue. So whether we are going to be doing a long-term weekly kind of flow or not. So as we are like trying to follow what the weekly is saying on the H4 time frame, we're also like looking to see what the daily is doing on the lower time frame via H1. So yesterday's sell trade came from the understanding of the fact that yesterday was meant to be a bearish day, and just as about price took out these lows, I took a sell here. As soon as this candle closed, I took a sell here on silver, and then I took the same trade on gold as well. So there was a sell opportunity yesterday on gold as well. Oh, this one. There was a sell opportunity here, exit here. Exit was here, right? And after that, price still ended up buying. So the buy for yesterday was also as a result of, by fact, we knew that price was going to be bullish on the weekly time frame or from the weekly perspective. So on the FIP side, if you just look at that, price was at the 0.5% level. So that would have been a good buy as well. But price came in at around, okay, this was around 12 o'clock. This is around 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So, excuse me. So we would have had a buy yesterday as well. But then today, our bias is bearish on the daily. So my outlook would be as soon as price has taken out these lows. So as soon as the candle closes below this swing point here on silver, and let's see for gold as well. So you could see as I just wrote out here, if daily sell bias, of course. So my perspective was that if price closes below these lows, I'll then sell. So now if this candle closes bearish as it is, then and I'm still within my trading time. This is 1:38 p.m. So this candle closes by 2 p.m. So I'll enter a short at 2 p.m. and then hold it for a 1:2, 1:2 or 1:3. So usually, let's say my trade entered here, I will be using like a 100 pips um stop loss of 150 pips rather stop loss, and my target would be a 1:3 at most. So that's how I'll be like approaching this particular sales setup for gold. But at the same time, Also, we are still like keeping our fingers crossed and seeing what price is going to be doing on the higher time frame. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking out for. So by today's evening, I'll also be doing another video talking about what my bias for tomorrow is going to be. So I'll make another video today in the evening, 13th of March. I'll talk about my expectation for Thursday, 14th of March, and the analysis that will get us there. And also I'll do a recap on Thursday as well so that you can see how that plays out in the market live. And I think that's pretty much it, and that's all I'll be looking out for today. So the buys, yesterday buys also could have been gotten using a fib from here, right? A fib from here, but you could see that gold is actually quite slowing down. It's slowing down while silver was really, really aggressive yesterday and was able to like cover a lot of stuff. So we are currently at a point where which we need to be a little bit cautious. And as you can see, these are points that you could have called breaker structures. But the reason why I would not call a point like this a breaker structure is because it has no fractal. It is not a swing point, right? And that is one of the major mistakes a lot of traders make as well, which I will still talk about. You can see this is a fractal low, and but price did not close below, so that is why we have not like switched direction from the weekly perspective. The reason why we have not switched direction from bullish to bearish from the weekly perspective is because the H4 structure is still maintaining bullishness, right? So basically, all we just have to do is sit on our hands and wait. So even if we are taking a buy here and it did not work out, it's cool because if we are taking that same buy on silver, it would have worked out. But anyways, that's just by the way, because price can still like again look at silver because it has the cleanest price action though. So price could also do what price could still come to the 50% or 61.8 retracement level and still buy from there. So basically when price gets to those levels, we basically just look for um bullish intentions, bullish intentions. If you see what did happen on silver, because the moment price got to our 50% retracement level, if you look at this M15 level, you'd see this fractal high that price had right there. You see that fractal high, price took it, right? And then came all the way down to a level here. This is a valid level that you can expect price to buy from, and that was exactly what price did, right? So it's always about, price gets to a level, you look for extra form of confirmation to just like confirm your trade idea or thesis or ideology. So, but it does not really matter anyways. All that matters is, being able to follow price as it is or as it is going. So for silver here, would expect price. So if this candle closes bearish like this, if this close is below the close, this one, and the wicks has already crossed. So I might look into selling silver directly or probably wait for this one, but I would just probably sell directly and hold my trade to make out the rest of the potential bearish structure that the market might have for today. So that is the end of my trading outlook for today, and I'll be doing a new section later for tomorrow's buyers and perspective.